a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide. Rochester officially hit 7 below zero Monday morning, tying the record low for that date set in 2004. Buffalo broke its record set in 1904 when it hit minus 10 on Monday morning. So far this month, we have had 40 inches of snow in Rochester. Rochester Gas and Electric got service back on at just after 10 o'clock Monday morning for people in the Maiden Lane, Mount Read Boulevard area of Greece who lost electric power yesterday. Outages were reported on dozens of streets along that corridor from Dewey Avenue west. Traffic signals were out at Vintage Lane and the 390 Expressway. The cause appeared to be a crash at Maiden and Fetzner that knocked power lines down into the street. And United States Senator Charles Schumer was in Batavia urging the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency to add some new synthetic drug combinations to its list of controlled substances. The New York Democrat says the new synthetics made 4 children sick at Batavia High School and sent 2 students to the hospital in the Churchville-Chili School District. Senator Schumer says the particular synthetic is called Cloud 9. It can cause hallucinations, high blood pressure, rapid heartbeat, and panic attacks. Drug dealers keep creating new compounds to stay ahead of the banned substances list. Schumer says the DEA has identified some 300 synthetic drug chemicals but has not yet gotten them on the controlled substances list. He says they need to get ahead of the game. New York's Attorney General is pushing for legislation against zombie houses, properties which are abandoned by homeowners who can't pay the mortgage before the banks take possession. Such houses generally stand empty for months or years, and since nobody is responsible for them, they decay and they blight the surrounding neighborhoods. Attorney General Eric Schneiderman wants the state legislature to adopt a law requiring banks to notify homeowners they have a right to stay in the property until they're ordered out by a judge, and requiring the bank to take responsibility for maintaining the property earlier in the process. Zombie houses pop up statewide in city, in suburban, and in rural neighborhoods, but the greatest concentration in recent years has been in central New York. The Syracuse area saw an increase of more than 200% from 2013 to 2014. The Rochester man shot early Saturday morning on Copeland Street has been identified by police as 26-year-old Markeem Burrows of Rochester. Burrows was found with a life-threatening gunshot wound to his upper body. He is currently in guarded condition, and there are no arrests so far. A 67-year-old Naples man is in jail after allegedly going on a rampage when he was asked to leave a Dunkin' Donuts store in Canandaigua. Canandaigua police say 67-year-old Gordon Ellis of Naples was asked to leave the store after an employee saw him steal 2 donuts. When confronted, Ellis shoved a dairy machine and an iced coffee maker off the counter, causing $2,500 in damages. Then he got into a fight with the employee. When police got there, they called an emergency medical technician to check Ellis out. He then allegedly kicked that EMT in the lower body, causing an injury that required medical treatment. Police have charged Ellis with burglary, petty larceny, criminal mischief, and assault, and he's in the Ontario County Jail. Attica police have charged a Batavia man after he tried to stab a woman in the Tops Market in the village. Police say 29-year-old Joshua Pearson choked the woman, who's a Tops employee, in the store parking lot. She broke free and ran into the Tops, where Pearson then tried to stab her with a pair of scissors. Store employees and customers jumped him, disarmed him, and held him until police got there. Pearson's charged with attempted assault, menacing, criminal possession of a weapon, and criminal obstruction of breathing, and he is in the Wyoming County Jail. 5 people, one of them a baby, were hurt when a car ran a red light and crashed into an SUV outside Eastview Mall. The Ontario County Sheriff's Office says 17-year-old John Allen Weshy missed the signal at Route 96 in Mall Drive. After plowing into a Honda Pilot, his car began spinning and crashed into a Mercedes driven by a Macedon woman. Everybody had their seat belts on, but one adult and the baby were taken to Thompson Hospital in Canandaigua for treatment, and Weshy has been ticketed for running the red light. Your next CNC podcast whenever you click on one of our pages, and we post updates as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.